married to a dismissive avoidant, and so tired of the whiplash. Can anyone relate? I've been searching for support from people who understand for years without any success. My cousin, who I'd also consider my best friend at this time, just doesn't get it as she's never been in a fully committed relationship, much less a marriage. And I just got super mad at her after asking me how I'm feeling, and then trying to give me advice and telling me I'm not alone. At this point, I feel like I have to suppress how I feel because no matter how many times or people I've tried to express it to, it always seems like people just keep fucking telling me how strong I am or trying to validate what I've been through, and I'm sick of it. I just want to speak to someone who won't pity me and who actually gets it. My experience with a DA partner. My husband and I have been married for 10 years, together for 14. Looking back, we definitely experienced some of these struggles when we were dating, but for lots of reasons, majority being we were young and naive. I thought it wasn't as big of a deal as it has now become. I even tried to end the relationship once or twice, but allowed myself to be convinced to give it another shot after he appealed to my emotional side and made it seem like he was finally giving what I needed. Fast forward to today, and we've been through hell and high water. We've got 3 boys between 4 to 8 years old who have all had near-death experiences, submersion incidents, pellet rifle incident, etc. My husband was very instrumental in their survival, but those traumatic experiences definitely activated his childhood wounds that haven't been healed to this day. In 2020, I sat him down with a note I had made on my phone, demanding change. I recognized and acknowledged his mental health decline and supported him in getting help, whatever that looked like. We have now been through years of couples therapy, individual talk therapy, plus he's done PTSD focus therapy, EMDR, and MDMA sessions. He's also been on different medications. While there has been some progress on some fronts, the major issues addressed in that original note on my phone are still present today. He's grown and changed a lot, and he's a great dad, and at times a great husband. But ick that he knows how to be a partner. At this point, I'm sick of hearing how I can love him better, or what I can do to understand him more cause it's not his fault. I've got childhood wounds too, but I'm always fighting this feeling that my life is completely on pause until he gets his shit together, and I don't even know what that means anymore or what I'm expecting to change cause it all seems so futile. It's so much work, and while I am more than understanding that every relationship requires work, I'm sick of feeling like the one always bearing the burden because I was blessed with a higher EQ. This is making me feel crazy and hopeless, and I have to do what I can to show up for my boys now. They've also grown to a better awareness and understanding of what's going on and have started to ask questions and say things that make me so incredibly scared that we've already screwed up and fucked up all of their future relationships by modeling this dysfunctional behavior. I still love my husband very much, and as much as I hold true to what I'm saying above, I don't want to not be with him. However, I feel that I am a securely attached individual. I love myself, and I want peace. I also hope to one day have a partner who is secure and capable of providing support and partnership willingly and naturally. We both know and discussed recently that the last time we tried a soft trial separation in home, it did wonders. We've now agreed to start a hardline separation for the next 4 weeks, switching off weeks at a time, staying with my parents, the safest, most supportive place, and we can't afford to get a second place. We're going to go through Dr. Sarah Hensley's 4WK Achieving Attachment Security course. I really don't want to go through with permanent separation/divorce. Even though we can both see the immediate benefits, we also know that it would bring about plenty of harder things we just can't see yet. I'm hopeful about Dr. Hensley's course, but also nervous because my husband and I are both admittedly exhausted from all of the work that never seems to end. I constantly rationalize that we'll get there eventually because he's willing to do the work like going to therapy, reading self-help books, having great convos from time to time, but after years and now seeing the affects on our kids, I'm so sick of the chaos and just craving stability and consistency. I just want to thank y'all for giving me a place to even type this novel out. I'm not usually super upfront with my feelings, have become pretty reclusive since all of this, but reading these posts helped me to truly feel understood and free to express where I'm at. Any advice or relatability is appreciated.